Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with another divine message for my Geminis. If your sun, moon, or rising is ruled in Gemini, this message is divinely for you. If you guys do not know my name is Bianca, but most people know me as Miss J. We are going to be diving in, and we are going to be seeing the energy surrounding Gemini. And I feel that January for a lot of people was like it was calm, and then it hit us with a bang. All right, so we have King of Cups. That is the first card that comes through for Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me. I literally came back from my long vacation, and I'm just now slowly but surely getting back to speaking to all of you and giving back to all of you. Ace of Water, Ace of Cups. We have the Two of Earth, the Two of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Magician for Gemini. And last message coming through for Gemini. We have the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Fire. Don't give up. Okay. Six of Pentacles reverse. Okay. So let's see what's happening for Gemini. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. Okay, that's what the card is saying. We have the Ace of Water. We have the Two of Earth. We have the Seven of Air, the Magician, Nine of Fire, and then the Six of Earth reverse. So Gemini, what I'm feeling is that there is an energy of you manifesting people that you can trust. I do feel that you are going to need a lot of emotional support. Not that anything bad is going to happen, but I do feel that Gemini does go through times where people don't hear them. People don't take the time to listen in regards to what Gemini has to say. So I do feel like this is going to be a very important month to speak your truth emotionally, okay? This is going to be a very important month in regards to speaking and letting your voice be heard. I do feel that for Gemini very strongly. I do feel like you guys have been relatively very quiet in regards to things that have been happening around you. So this is going to be the month where Gemini is just finally going to break their silence and speak. So if you have been very quiet towards someone or a situation or at work, you are finally going to articulate yourself and say what's been in your heart and say what's been on your mind. Because the King of Water, the King of Cups always talks about, giving advice and just everything that's good and everything in regards to opening your heart and listening. It's a very similar energy to Queen of Cups. So I will say that this is just going to be the month where your emotions are going to be respected, Gemini. And whether the person receives it well or not, it's about speaking your truth. The energy for Gemini is I said what I said, and you're speaking from your heart, and that's all that matters. The Ace of Cups also comes through Gemini because there is an opportunity for you to level up, or a new job opportunity could be coming for you in February, March. So I do feel good about that. January was a very quiet month, and it had a lot of tower moments in regards to emotions and people doing things, and you were quiet about it. But I do feel like February and March is going to be the times where you do speak, where you do say, hey, this is bothering me, or hey, I would like it to be like this, or hey, this wasn't okay, or I'm not okay with it. Gemini could be unfollowing people, removing people, making their pages private, disconnecting from social media, disconnecting from just the everyday talk. I do feel like Gemini is trying to come back to themselves. And if the person really cares about you, they will go out of their way to speak with you. And you can speak your truth in regards to how it made you feel. We also have the Two of Pentacles as well. I do feel like also, Gemini, you could be juggling too much. You could be doing too many things at once. You are being guided to pace yourself. You are being guided to write down a list and just check everything off when you are finished. I do know that Gemini is amazing at multitasking, but it's talking about work is going to be very busy, home life is going to be very busy, family is going to be very busy. You could be moving, you could be redecorating, you could be transferring to a new job, you could be getting a new job, you could be applying, you could be raising your kids, taking them to school. There's definitely a lot of action happening around Gemini. And not only that, I keep picking up on parties. So you might be hosting parties, you might be an event planner, you might be traveling abroad for a wedding. There's just a lot of social gatherings and social things happening, and Gemini being at 10,000 places at once, finishing up projects, finishing up school, finishing up work, whatever it is, Gemini, it is a lot. So make sure that when you're done with work, you have the time to take care and nourish yourself, because it is talking about there is way too many things happening. And just so you don't get stressed out, try to see the positive of why you are working so hard and why you are doing everything that you are doing and the time frame that you are doing it. So don't give up when the going gets a little bit tough and crazy. So that came through. We also have the Seven of Air, which is Seven of Swords energy, the Magician, and then the Nine of Wands. Again, I do see a lot of Geminis pulling back. I do see a lot of Geminis being quiet. I do see a lot of Geminis not speaking. January was the month where you guys were just paying attention to things. Tower moments happened, saying what you had to say, and maybe people took it wrong. Whereas right now, February and March is going to be a little bit quiet for Gemini, because it's like you guys are collecting bullets. You guys are trying to collect y'all bullets so when y'all shoot, y'all don't miss. You guys are just kind of like, I need to pull back. I need to remain silent because I know way too much shit. And if I open my mouth, it's going to be a problem. So I just keep hearing Gemini just like, I'm going to keep to myself. I'm going to protect my peace. Another thing, Gemini, you guys are doing a lot at once, but it might backfire a little bit. You are being guided to revisit your plans. You are being guided to pay attention to things. You're being guided to pay attention to your finances too. You could have subscriptions that are still on that's taking more money than necessary. That's coming up for Gemini. Very strong, very clear. Seven of Swords energy is also very sneaky energy. This could be somebody like stalking your social media or watching your every move or wanting to see what you're doing or trying to copy, trying to take what you have. That is happening for Gemini energy as well. So again, keep to yourself. Or Gemini, you could be someone that's like paying attention to what somebody else is doing. You're looking from behind a wall like, what are they doing? What are they saying about me? What's happening? Because again, Gemini, you have been quiet, and the more quiet that you are, Gemini, the more people start talking. You could be protecting something, Gemini, because you are protecting a big blessing that's coming to you. You probably got proposed to. You probably got a job opportunity. You probably got a new car, and people are trying to see what you're doing, or people are trying to see, she seems happy, or what's going on, or what is she manifesting. You're being guided to keep these big blessings to yourself, these great things to yourself. Gemini, I'm also picking up that some of you guys are thinking about going back to an ex or thinking about revisiting someone from the past, and you don't want to tell people because people will already write it off and judge you for making this decision. So Gemini, I do feel like you are keeping your wall up. The Nine of Wands is like, my walls are up, my guard is up, and I'm not telling people what I'm doing because I'm trying to protect it. So I do feel that very strongly for Gemini. Gifts of money, time or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. So I'm not wrong about this energy of Gemini protecting something that they really care about. Okay, protecting something, winning money, winning a lawsuit. Something is happening where Gemini is going to be blessed, and you guys have to keep this very quiet and very to yourself. So what blessing are you waiting on, Gemini? What is a blessing that you are waiting on? And you're safe to say it here because the people that are watching your every move are not over here, honey. Trust me, they are not over here. So you can feel free to leave a comment. Please let me know, what are you waiting for? What blessing are you manifesting that will have people shook, a little jealous? Whatever it is going to be very successful. Congratulations. So what are the love messages coming through? We're going to look at love messages and then oracle messages last. If you guys do hear any airplanes, I'm so sorry. I don't know if they're like racing in the sky right now, but whatever. I don't know. It's like back to back. I don't know what's going on, but minding my business. And we're just going to keep pulling cards. I'm sorry if it's a little bit annoying. Sorry. Okay. What are the messages for Gemini that are single? Geminis that are single. Geminis that are single. Okay. Retreat. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. I feel like a lot of Geminis that are single are going through breakups, and this is why you guys are pulling back and keeping to yourself. And they're like watching you to see what you're going to do next, if you're going to post subliminals. With Gemini, what you see is what you get. If something's wrong with Gemini, you will know. But lately, nobody really knows what's going on with y'all. Nobody's really putting the two and two together. So you've been quiet. So whoever's watching your page or stalking you or whatever the case may be could be really trying to see like, oh my God, is she saying something? Is he saying something? Like, why are they so quiet? I keep hearing that. And you are retreating. You are just honoring and healing yourself because you're getting over a heartbreak. Or this could also mean, Gemini, that you're keeping to yourself so much that you're not really bringing love in because you're not really going out as much as you should to meet your person. So take that into consideration. Another message coming through for Gemini that are single. We also have you deserve love. You deserve better. You deserve better. You are lovable. Okay. And lastly, for Geminis that are single. This could apply if you're in a relationship too. Maybe you're pulling away from your relationship because it's not making sense. Again, I'm trying to give messages to everybody that could be watching. There's so many things I'm picking up on, but I really feel very strongly about Gemini wanting to come back to themselves and wanting to love and honor themselves in the best way. Lastly, love. Guys, I'm telling you, Gemini, put yourself first. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Love and honor yourself because that is what's important. You are important. You are important in the whole situation. For my Geminis that are married or in relationships, what are some messages that Spirit would like Gemini to know? 2, 3, 4, stop. We have the Children card reverse. Okay. Remember I talked about legal situations. Some of you guys could be filing child support or working towards receiving child support. Something's happening in regards to kids and their well-being, and Spirit's also saying a lot of money is being spent surrounding children, so make sure that you budget. I don't know if they racing in the sky. I don't know what them airplane helicopter things are doing, but the show must go on, right? The show must go on. Now, heart-to-heart conversation. I do feel like if your marriage or relationship is on the brink of like breaking up, I do feel like you guys will finally have a conversation and speak eye to eye. You could even be contemplating getting back together with this person. That's why the heart-to-heart conversation is here, and debating where the kid's gonna go, how are we gonna navigate through children, how are we gonna do this. This is applying for Gemini moons as well. It doesn't have to just be Gemini suns. Take that into consideration as well. Lastly, last message for Gemini. Make the effort. Make the effort. Great love is worth make the effort. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Gemini, I think you know exactly what you have to do, right? Oracle messages for Gemini. What are some oracle messages for Gemini? The crown chakra reverse. Okay. You guys don't feel spiritually connected. There's a lot going on, so you guys are trying to feel more connected again. So whatever you used to do that brought you a lot of peace, like going to church, meditation, going to temples, you are being called to do that again because you are out of sync with yourself, and you want to come back to yourself in the most possible best way. And I feel like you guys will. Embrace all that needs to be embraced. Embrace your reality. Embrace loving yourself. That's coming through strongly, that I just heard intuitively for you guys. Lastly, we have awaiting results. Maybe being a little bit impatient because the card is reversed, so it's okay. All of your blessings and those things that you are hoping for, they are coming. And I feel very, very positive about that, Gemini. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being so patient with me, for watching this video. Please leave a comment down below and tell me what you guys think. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you do, I appreciate all of it. I love you guys, and have a beautiful rest of your day or evening whenever you are watching this. Mwah. Bye. Oh yeah, by the way, I might not have the monthly messages for February, but I will definitely come around in March. So just wanted to throw that in there. If I don't come back in February, I will definitely come in March. All right, guys, I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.